What's up, guys? It's Mr. DJ Zedge here, back again with a UFC 138 pay-per-view review. This pay-per-view was held in Birmingham, England, just over a year after they came back for UFC 120, which was Bisping vs Akiyama in the O2 Arena in London. This time it was in the LG Arena in Birmingham, and trust me, the card was good. The card was solid. What I'm going to be reviewing is the last three fights of the evening, and I'm going to kick it all off with Thiago Alves and Papy Abedi. Now, I must admit, this fight was actually pretty good. It's Papy's first time in the UFC. It was his first fight debut in the UFC. Thiago Alves, as we know, he's a big contender. He has been. He's fought for the title, everything like that, and he went in this guns blazing. I must admit, Papy was known coming into this fight with big hands, like fast striking. That was his advantage, and trust me, he didn't go in trying to dodge or anything like that. He went in just banning, and sadly he got stunned by a left hand and then a right, and then he went down, and then Thiago Alves got his first submission in the UFC, and that was to Papy last night, and he got it at 3 minutes 32 in the first round. So yeah, props to Thiago Alves. I can see big things coming back from him in the near future. Alright, co-main event of the evening of UFC 138 was Brad Pickett versus Renan Barao. Now, I must admit, this fight was really good as well. Brad Pickett, I must admit, went into this fight being one of the hometown heroes with the UK crowd on him, on his side, and I must admit, Renan just went in there guns blazing, and he got the job done with round one, and he got it done within 4 minutes 9 seconds of round one by submission. Because Brad Pickett, he just didn't look fresh at all. He couldn't get his strikes in clean. He didn't look that well presented, whereas Renan just kept on hitting jab after jab, got him down in the end, and got the submission. The main event of the evening, which was Chris Leben versus Mark Munoz. Now, we all know these guys can throw big punches. Chris Leben never gives up. He throws big bombs. Mark Munoz the same, even though he's just a tad bit quicker. And this fight was 5 rounds. It was scheduled for 5 rounds, even though it wasn't a title fight. And it only went to 2 rounds, and that's because it went to stoppage. Mark Munoz won via stoppage because of Chris Leben couldn't see out of his eye. But I must admit, Chris Leben gave it his all, and Mark Munoz was just dominating on the ground mainly. He got him on the ground, started wearing him out, and not only that, he cut him open on I think it was on his right eyebrow, which then the blood poured into his eye and he couldn't see, so that's why he stopped it. So they stopped it due to medical conditions. So yeah, I think Mark Munoz can go actually pretty far in the UFC. Seriously, Chris Leben beat Thiago Alves. No, not even Thiago Silva, my bad. And then basically he just gets done by Mark Munoz. I think Mark Munoz is going to do good in the division, and hopefully we can see him have a title fight pretty soon. So yes, Mr. DJ Zedge. Next review will be on UFC 139, so check back then. Peace.